Hello, this is Tom Still from the Wisconsin Technology Council, and thank you for joining us on today's edition of WisBusiness.com, the show. The show is produced in conjunction with the Tech Council and WisBusiness.com, and with the help of our sponsors, BDO, UWM, and Exact Sciences. Hello again, everyone. The registration for our 9th annual Wisconsin Tech Summit is open. This will take place March 14th at Green Bay's iconic Lambeau Field. You can see the registration link on the screen in front of you. You can apply online through February 11th to meet with major firms. And what this conference is basically is a series of speed dates between major companies and emerging firms to examine possible strategic partnerships. You can see some of the examples of major firms that have already agreed to take part on the screen in front of you, and more to come. And as always, watch for the Tech Council current newsletter every Thursday. Next up, we're going to hear from Thomas Jeffries of Xylome, a Madison-based company that performed well during the Elevator Pitch Olympics at the Wisconsin Early Stage Symposium.
My name is Tom Jeffries. I'm the president of Xylome, which was founded with the objective of creating sustainable products through synthetic biology. Using our technology, Xylome scientists have created a revolutionary new alternative to palm oil. Now you might ask, why is that important? Well, palm oil has the property of being semi-solid at room temperature, but it melts quickly, and it replaced artificial hydrogenated trans fats in foods after the latter were banned in 2015 as unsafe to eat. This created a huge new and growing demand for palm oil. In fact, sales now exceed $70 billion globally and $4.5 billion in the US. Today, almost half the products in grocery stores contain palm oil or its constituents, and demand is still growing rapidly. Palm oil plantations are propagating in the richest, most diverse ecosystems in the world, and palm oil production is destroying tropical forests along with their biota and societies. So while palm oil has been good for the health of our bodies, it's bad for the health of the planet. This has created an urgent, growing consumer concern and demand for products without palm oil. Xylome has seized this market opportunity to make a sustainable palm oil substitute from simple sugars and byproduct wastes. We've created novel yeasts that make oil in high yield. We've developed efficient production processes and are preparing for our first pilot fermentation run to get our product into the hands of consumers. We've raised more than $2 million in federal grants, along with more than $800,000 in equity investments. We want to raise an additional $1.2 million against our current valuation of $7 million to scale up pilot production and generate product for initial sales. Xylome is a qualified new business venture, and Wisconsin investors are eligible for a 25% state tax credit. Xylome is renewing tomorrow, today. We would like you to join us. Thank you.
Thanks again, Thomas. As you know, the Tech Council takes part in a variety of policy discussions, both at the state and federal level. A couple of things that are coming up. There are 2 sets of bills that are working their way through the Wisconsin legislature right now, both of which would improve Wisconsin's longstanding qualified new business venture law, which is a tax credit law that is for investors, but really helps early stage companies. The hearings on both sets of bills have been held. The Assembly set has passed that committee unanimously, and we're looking for more action in the near future. Other policy issues that we're tracking. AB 775, we submitted testimony for that. That was at the Assembly Committee on Colleges and Universities, and it will start the release of planning money for the UW-Madison College of Engineering, and that passed that committee unanimously as well. Other bills we're tracking are related to peer-to-peer car rentals, data privacy, broadband expansion, and more. And at the federal level, we're tracking legislation related to the National Science Foundation and the Department of Energy's tech hubs, which could really dramatically expand R&D expenditures and research throughout the country, especially in places with a strong foundation such as Wisconsin. And coming up, watch for news in the next week or so about Wisconsin's angel and venture capital economy. Thanks again to our sponsors, BDO, UWM, and Exact Sciences. We'll see you next time.